Smith Lord Creations and the fans Strike Back have finally released an announcement regarding the missing 12 figures. Sadly, this announcement raises more questions. Stay tuned for my thoughts. Welcome back. Now, I guess a month or so back, I did a video updating my experience with the missing 12 figures from the fans Strike Back, and the other day I got a comment on that video telling me there has been an update. So here we go. Here is the update, and this is regarding the 13 figure set. So it says, "We are pleased to announce that after hearing from the majority of customers, we are starting to ship the in-hand figures now. The remaining will be shipped upon completion of the line. The current figures to be shipped include Grand Admiral Thrawn and Han Solo Stormtrooper outfit. If you previously were one who received Thrawn, you will receive Han Trooper. Biggs and Wedge are not yet finished due to the ongoing factory delays. While finished, Rebel Fleet Trooper and Sand Trooper are currently being warehoused at the factory due to space limitations. The Rebel Fleet Trooper and Sand Trooper we previously received were only troop builder packs. Our system has solid track of every order, so we ask not to be flooded with confirmation emails or messages of, 'Do you have my order?' Updating your address, if needed, is quick and easy via this request box link. We are thrilled to put the first few figures from the 13 in your hands, and we welcome your feedback. Again, the remainder will ship upon completion of the rest of the line, and we can't wait to get those to you next." So, once again, this announcement is just riddled with complete and utter bullshit. So first things first, it's my understanding that the Han Solo Stormtrooper outfit was maybe the first or one of the first figures that Smith Lord Creations produced whilst it was still under the ownership of Chris Smith. So to say that that is the figure that is been produced and will be sent out to us is a bit of a joke, given that that really is not part of these 12 that were supposed to be these brand new exciting figures that were never released before. Furthermore, this line about Biggs and Wedge are not finished due to the ongoing factory delays, well, there's no mention of the other figures, and at this point I've almost forgotten what they are, but we had Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, was it Grand Admiral Moti, there was a droid in there, Spaceman, Hologram Leia, no mention of those. And where he goes on to say that the Rebel Fleet Trooper and the Sand Trooper, which we know are done because people who paid for their troop builder packs long after idiots like me paid for the 12 figures, they received those figures. And he's saying that the Rebel Fleet Troopers and Sand Troopers we previously received were only troop builder packs. So if you're able to receive these troop builder packs to then send out to the customers, why not receive some more, open them up and send them to us poor sods that have already paid for them? The other line that bothers me, the remaining will be shipped upon completion of the line. So my understanding of that would suggest that you'll get your Thrawn figure, your Han Solo Stormtrooper, and that is it. Everything else will only be sent once the line is complete. So when Cran gave customers the option to receive figures as and when they were ready, I thought that meant once Leia Hologram was ready, that would be mailed out. Once Biggs was ready, that would be mailed out. And obviously, that would incur more shipping costs for Cran, which is fair enough given the delays we've experienced. Clearly, that's not going to be the case. It's going to be, you're going to get your crappy Thrawn, your Han Solo, which, again, Chris Smith made years ago, and that is your lot until such times as the remaining 10 or 11, I don't even know what it is at this point, are made. Then you'll get those, if you'll ever get those. Now, on to the part where it talks about updating addresses. I need to update my address. for the last 6 months or so, I've been using a PO box, and I would like these figures, if and when they ever materialize, to be sent to that PO box. So I clicked on the link, and I'll do so again in real time here. And it says this is a Star Wars SLC request box, but it costs 50 cents. Let me explain. So it goes on to say, want us to do a certain Star Wars figure, vehicle, or playset? Enter your suggestion here. Your opinion matters and will be taken into account on future Star Wars projects. Please note, this service can be used to update your address in our system. Just complete the checkout process. Checkout process to update an address? Well, he says here, we are very sorry, but due to new regulations, this process has to be processed as a sales transaction to be recorded, and sales transactions can no longer be free. We have set this to just 50 cents, the closest allowable amount to zero. This will be credited back to you, as we do not wish to charge anyone just to make a suggestion or to update their address. Utter bullshit here. I don't know how long you've been using the World Wide Web, but I have been using it since what? 2000, say, not even before that, like late 90s. And it's always been possible to send a message or to send an online form with no charge to do such a thing. So I thought, screw this, I'm not paying 50 cents. Furthermore, it says it will be credited. Now, does that mean they will take 50 cents off the 300 bucks that I'm currently out of pocket, or does it mean 50 cents towards future SLC products of which I have no intention of buying? I don't know, but either way I said, F that. So I sent a text message to Cran, and just for point of reference, today is Wednesday, April 5. So on March 31st, I sent a message saying, I wish to update my shipping address, but I'm not paying 50 cents to do this. Please send my order to, and I gave my address and ended with many thanks. And as of now, that has not even been read, so I'm assuming I've been blocked. So there you go. There is the update. As I said, more questions than answers. And let me just address this point, because I get this in the comments of every video that I do on this subject. Yes, it would be good to take legal action, because let's be honest, at this point we've all been scammed. However, by doing so, I suspect that would mark the end of the entire custom maker scene, because this guy is not going to go down quietly, and he will drag everyone else down with him. So if you want to see the end of, you know, Stan Solo or CFCB, etc., go ahead, take legal action. It will not end well, and in my opinion, there's just too much at stake. So that's why I have not taken legal action, and that's why I recommend not taking legal action. The guy's a scumbag. He will do all in his power to ruin everyone else. So that's why I am not advocating legal action. All we can do is sit and wait, and if the figures show up, so be it. But at this point in time, we're getting close to the 4-year mark. So I'm really not expecting much. And based on this announcement, the only figure that is going to come my way will be the Han Stormtrooper, which, as I said, was a figure that Chris Smith produced when he owned Stan Solo Creations a number of years ago. So there's nothing new being produced at this Chinese factory. And if the Chinese factory even got the money to make such figures, who knows? But that is the update. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of this? And what do you think about getting charged to update a shipping address? Absolutely scandalous. But anyway, thank you for watching. I know it's not great news, but if you would be so kind, just leave a like. Share the video with other folks who may be affected by this. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for more upbeat videos from All Things 80s.